Hey, so for chapter 8, I was given oranges as my assignment to look up global prices and compare and to determine why. And right off the bat, I thought that the countries that produced the most oranges, it would be the least expensive. I thought that because the oranges are right there wouldn't be as high of a cost. And I was wrong. The United States actually pays more on average for oranges than a country like Canada, even though we produce more oranges than they do. We also produce more oranges than Mexico, and we pay far more than they do. So there are additional factors than if your country is producing these or not. And even in the United States, it depends on where you live. That will determine how much your food costs. So a big part of it is the local economy, both on a state or city level versus country. So, for example, Florida is a huge producer of oranges, yet in Miami, it costs about 50 cents more per pound, and that's an estimate, than if you live in a rural area. So even though they're in the heart of orange growing country, it still costs more to buy it than some other places in the United States where it's being shipped. Another thing I found is it does sort of matter where you are. And in Japan, where they don't produce oranges nearly as much as a country like Brazil or the United States, it does cost a little bit more, and you can get the sense of where distance can come into play there. A country like China has very low prices, and they could actually be a big player in the orange juice market if it wasn't for tariffs. So another thing to consider is prices based on tariffs placed on individual countries. And for example, in Mexico, they pay significantly less for oranges than we do, and that's just because it's that way in general. When you go to Mexico, you can buy things for a lot cheaper, and I would say that's the biggest player in determining food prices, is just the local economy of the country that you're in and the economy of where specifically you are in your country as well. So if you're looking to buy some oranges, I would go to Mexico and buy them in bulk. Thanks.